What's up, everybody, man? Mike Ratliff over here, man. Bleed It Out ENT, man. Wanted to take a chance right now to first let you guys know I've been gone for a little while because I was transitioning from an Alabama job back to an old job back in Georgia to so I could be here for the birth of my son that's fishing to be here like any day. And you know, I've been dealing with that, and I've been dealing with all kind of other stuff with the, with the baby, trying to get ready for him, and on top of that, trying to get into this shop. I think this shop in Hampton might be gonna give me a chance right over there by the racetrack, man. Find that out this weekend. But look, man, I just wanted to jump on one time, man, and like I said, one, let y'all know I'm not dead, man. I'm still here, man, and it's not going nowhere. And two, I wanted to speak on a subject, man. I wanted to talk on a subject that's bothering a few people. It's tearing a few people's hearts apart, man, that know me, or that I know and I'm real close to. Relationships and love, man. Relationships and love. That can be a real hard thing to deal with, man. There was a point in time in my life when I was living in a trailer park, and I was dating a girl, and I was going straight hamburger in that trailer park, man. I was going complete hamburger, man. I drank every day. Smoked all day, every day. And I just looked for a reason, man. I was grown, man, but I was trying to live my life like I was a 17-year-old and had no or like a 16-year-old and had no responsibilities in the world, man. I put her through hell, dude, and she stuck right there beside me. She stuck by my side, man, no matter what. I got locked up and went to prison, and that's where I went distant. Why did she stick beside me, man? I totaled her car. I totaled her car. I cracked the whole motor in half in her car, man, and all she was worried about was if I was okay. And why did she stick beside me, man? Why would she put up with somebody that is ruining their life? Completely ruining their life. When we don't know any better, is why we do things like that. I mean, when you think that you're way down here, you know what I'm saying? And you put that person that you care about so much way up here on this pedestal. No matter if you can sit there and admit all day long that you see everything that's wrong with them. You ain't supposed to be with them because of this. You don't need that in your life. You're about this and that. I mean, I ain't going out bad, but you got this person up here on this pedestal, and you don't even know it, but you're putting yourself down here. You know what I'm saying? I always like the phrase, a queen accepts nothing less than a king as her mate. I mean, if you're sitting here wasting your life out there, man, if you're wasting your life chasing somebody that you know is not giving you the same in return, man, please stop and turn around, go the other way. You are wasting so much precious time in this world, stuck in a place that is not going to, that you're missing blessings and opportunities to find the person that you could really be with because you're with this person. Don't spend 5 years of your life in a relationship that isn't going to fix itself and you're unhappy, man, just to wake up and realize you wasted 5 years of your life where you could have been finding or putting yourself in a position to find someone so much better, man. We got to start loving ourselves for real. We got to start thinking more of ourselves, man. We got to step out the door and do something we ain't never done before, man. If that's what it takes, man. Go out and go to school, man. Go out and do something you never done before to make you feel better about what you got going on, man. Put yourself back up on this pedestal for real. You know, I strongly suggest that any woman that is going through something like this, that knows what it's like to be in love with somebody they don't need, to be holding on to a love that isn't good for them, to be sleeping with somebody that you don't know who they're sleeping with as soon as you turn your back, who continually goes back on drugs. You know, if you're with somebody that continually just breaks up with you for no apparent reason, but then he or she wants to come crawling back, man, and tell you, you know, all the sorries in the world, and then 3 days later it's back where they're yelling at you and they're drinking, and you know, don't waste your life. That's all I can really say about it, man. Don't waste your life, man. You're wasting too much precious time where you could be with somebody else living a better way. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many examples out here right now, just on the internet alone, around the people you know, of relationships and what they're meant to be. Shout out to my dude, Lil Stevie, man. I seen him put on Facebook today that you know, life is actually so awesome, man, when you finally learn how to live. You know what I'm saying? When you finally learn how to live and grow up, man, life isn't that bad, man. You know, stresses suck. Yeah, they do. They suck, man. But you know what? You just keep on going, and we kick down doors and challenges instead of doors and houses, man. I mean, we just got to keep going, dude. And with these this relationships, man, let me tell you one more time, man. Look, I know all too well what it feels like to be balled up, crying, begging God, please just give me a good girl, man. Please, God, just give me a good girl. That's all I need. Give me a good girl, man. Just give me a good girl, man. That's all I need, God. And that's been my prayer all my life, man. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it feels like to need someone. You know what I'm saying? Feel like you need someone. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like there's something wrong with you because you feel that way. But don't hold on to somebody that you know is nothing good for you. Don't chase somebody that's not chasing you. If they're not chasing you on a 24-hour day basis, if they're putting any other priority above you, then you need to put your life above them, man. You need to move on with your life because at the drop of a dime, they've done it. So you need to do the same, and you don't need to look back, man. Please don't look back, man. Please, man. I'm making this video for a couple people, man. I mean, like I said, man, you're wasting time where you could be finding real happiness. You know what I'm saying? You're wasting time where you could be putting yourself in a position where God gives you that person you're praying for. Just be careful not to waste that much time, man. You're not going to start moving into the things God has in store for you till you put yourself in a position for Him to give them to you. That's all I can say about it, man. That's all I know that's happened to me. That's why it took me this long. I wasn't ready, and there's so many other things that I was going through that was blocking me from everything, man. So you got to put yourself in a position to get the things that you want in this world, man. And chasing somebody that's not chasing you isn't the way it's going to be. So, anyways, man, thank y'all, man, so much for all the support and love y'all are giving me and Haley, man. You guys are awesome. You know I love you guys, man. Thank everybody that came out to my baby shower, man. I love you guys, man. Everybody, man, I just love y'all, man. I just love y'all and stuff, man. And just, like, head up, man. Do something different, man. Do something new. Tell somebody you love them, man. Tell your story, man. I strongly encourage anybody that's going through a situation, man, to tell your story in some way, shape, form, or fashion, because it is such a healing process for you when you bleed out, man. When you bleed out your message to somebody and they give you feedback on it and they give you support and they show you that they're supporting you, it heals so much. I don't care what your story is, man. Tell it, man. I love you guys. Salute. Good night.